Waiting on you guys. Hey, Happy Pepper. How are you doing? Not so good. My mother-in-law, she had another stroke. Hey, Barry. It's just everybody's gonna. My husband's brother is. He's on his way. Everybody's coming in. But they were talking about they done a CT scan on her, and she can't talk. They were talking about putting a feeding tube, but that's up in the air. So we all gonna meet at the hospital tomorrow. Just rough. My father-in-law, he went home. My sister-in-law, she's at the hospital with her. My brother-in-law, one of them, called and talked to hubby, and he said we all got to be strong, be there for each other. So we got to be there tomorrow. Hey, Mary. Cool. I missed it, Happy Pepper. Oh, Mary, my mother-in-law had another stroke at the, she's in the hospital, but she had another stroke today, and we all gonna meet at the hospital tomorrow. Just need a lot of prayers, guys, a lot of prayers. Right now, it's rough. But hubby looked at me and said, I'm going to need you. I told him. He's not doing good. His little brother called, talked to him on the phone. And It's hard. But like I told hubby, and I told my brother-in-law, the one that's not married, that, you know, I'm going to be there for y'all. I'm going to be there for my father-in-law too, and my sister-in-law, and my other brother-in-law. But my other brother-in-law, that's the preacher, y'all know he had a stroke, and him and his wife and daughter, they're on their way. Yeah, because it's bad that the youngest son, well, Brandon's youngest brother, had to tell him, not so good news. But hubby took and told him, he says miracles can happen. And then that's when he looked at me and said, "You going to be there for me?" But my father-in-law called and talked to me, and he wanted me to talk to my mother-in-law. I said, okay. So I tried to talk to her on the phone, and I couldn't understand one word she was saying. But she has no use of her hands. She can't walk. And I will probably have to be the one to go stay at the hospital, because my brother-in-law has to work. My sister-in-law has to work. And my father-in-law cannot stay at the hospital. But somebody has to be in there with her. Me too, Mary. I believe in miracles. And like I told hubby, God can touch her in a minute, and say, you're going to be fine. Thanks, Travels. I was going to try my best not to cry. But hubby wanted me to come in here and tell you guys to take and pray for her. Because she needs the prayers. Big time. Thanks, Alexis. Thanks, Travels. It's just, hubby wanted y'all to pray for her, that a miracle happens, that she overcomes this. They were talking about the other day, they were going to put her in the rehabilitation part at the other hospital to see if they could get her some of her movement back. And now my father-in-law said everything's just went downhill. And my brother-in-law, when he called, he said that it didn't look good. So I was just letting you guys know that hubby wants y'all to pray for her big time. But my mom went to my cousin's funeral today and my aunt, and they said they made it to the graveyard and it started pouring down. And we had tornado warnings out here. The siren went off. I mean, it's literally been pouring, storming. But it's just one thing after another. Thanks, Mary. I appreciate it. Hi, Pillow. That's a miracle. Yeah, my mother-in-law, Pillow, she had another stroke, and now she can't talk, and it don't look good. Everybody is coming to the hospital tomorrow. Well, she's a real bad diabetic, and she was having problems with her blood pressure, and thanks, Pillow. But hubby wanted me to come in here and just tell you guys, please, please, please pray for her. And I told him I would. But I told him, because since my brother-in-law has to work, my sister-in-law has to work, and my father-in-law cannot stay at the hospital. I told hubby, I says, if you need me to go up there and stay with your mom, I will. Hey, Big C. Yeah, but Mary, this is bad. Oh, it's okay, Big C. I knew what you was talking about, sweetheart. But when my brother-in-law passed away a few years ago, my husband's brother, I was there for his mom and helped her through it all and helped my husband through it. And then now, to be there for her. I got to. But I may only kind of post little updates, guys, on the channel, letting you guys know that I'm at the hospital. Thanks, Pillow. Because someone needs to be there with her. My father-in-law says that he can be there during the day, but he's going to need somebody there at night so that he can go home. So I told him if he needs me to go up there and stay at night, I will. Hey, Sutton. I love you too, Big C. I will, Mary. And the ones that are on my Facebook, I am trying. I know I got to be. If you guys knew her, you would understand. She is a very sweet lady. She loves everybody. I'm trying. Thanks, Sutton. But I have got to be the strong one if I'm going to be there with her. Because, thanks, Pito. Because, I don't want her to see me cry. Because, my brother-in-law and his wife and daughter, they're all coming in to my father-in-law's tonight. And we're all going to meet at the hospital in the morning. And it is very hard. And she is a very, very religious lady. Very. But I know a few days ago she had told me, she says, I'm tired of being sick. Okay, Pillow. Thanks, Big C. I'm going to try. Because if my father-in-law starts crying, guys, I'll break loose. Thanks, Sutton. I really appreciate it, hon. Because the more prayers, my husband called our pastor, and they got her on the prayer list. So, and we will. Hey, here you are. She is 70 years old. Yeah, Big C. Because she told me on the phone the other day when that, you know, she's tired of being sick. And she has this it's a nerve disorder where she hurts all the time, and she has to go have these they're $10 or $15,000 infusions every 3 months for the pain that she has. And they used to have her on some kind of pills, and they said the pills, they took her off of it. Hey, the real Brooklyn. And they started having her go to the hospital and have those done.
But thanks, Sherry and Ricky. Thanks, Big C. But she has had, went through so much. And I am trying. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Hey, Foxy. Don't come in here starting that, please. No, Sherry W. No. Amen to that, Stephen. I love you guys. Thanks, Reb. But she's a strong lady, and I'm hoping and praying when I get there tomorrow and I give her a hug, and I'm going to tell her, to fight it. Hey, Fixed. My husband's on the phone now with his brother, the one that's on his way, the one that's a preacher. It is my mother-in-law, Fixed her. I told my husband, I said, this is going to be hard. I don't want to see her in pain. Fixed her. My mother-in-law has been in a hospital. She had a stroke, and now she's had another one. And the first one, she couldn't move her hands. She can't walk. And now she, they said something other about it's hard for her. She can't swallow. They're going to put a feeding tube in. They're going to try. They don't know if they can or not because with a lot of her conditions, but the stroke she had today, now she can't talk. But they want everybody to come in tomorrow. And then hubby wanted me to come in here and have you guys to pray for her. Aelita. It's my mother-in-law, Sherry W. My father-in-law, he went home. My sister-in-law is up there now. My other brother-in-law is on his way. Thanks, Fixter. I know, guys. Hubby has been on the phone trying to call family members and everything and letting them know to get the prayer chain going because she really needs it. But I will be letting you guys know updates on because I told my husband, if I have to, I'll go stay at the hospital with her at night. And my father-in-law plainly said he would be there during the day, but to keep her from being there by herself. Thanks, Letha. Yeah, Stephen, they can, but my mother-in-law has a lot more health issues, and it's very hard for her. Thanks, Big C. Thank y'all. Thanks, Letha. Because when I got off the phone with my father-in-law, all I could do was break down and pray as hard as I could. Amen, Stephen. It's just, hubby wants me to be there and be strong for him. And then my mother-in-law, before she had a stroke, she told my husband, she's not my daughter-in-law, she's my daughter. Because whenever she needed me, I was always there. And I was still going to be there for her. I love you too, Letha. I love you too, Sherry W. and Rev. Everybody, I really do love you guys. And I know tomorrow's going to be hard, but I've been asking God to give me the strength. Amen. I mean, God can heal. And if I go tomorrow, hey, Papa, my mother-in-law, she really needs it right now. But I hope and pray I go tomorrow and she just looks at me and smile, because which my brother-in-law he kind of talked to me, but amen to that. He is. But I hope I go in tomorrow. And my mother-in-law is better. Amen, Letha. But then my father-in-law tells me, you need to go see her while she's still here. That broke my heart. Oh. Because I love her to death. And she knows it. But hubby, I tried to get him to go yesterday. Let's go to the hospital. He said, no, I don't want to see my mama in the hospital. And then now he's got to. Thanks, Foxy. He does, Travels. I know she loves me, and I know she loves everybody. And usually when I go to her house and I go through the door, she's in her chair. She's got that smile. She's like, come give me a hug. Amen, Letha. And I'm not getting on here for no views, so please don't be putting bad comments in the comment section where I have to go and remove them. Amen, Alexis. Yesterday when I talked to her, she was kind of, oh, my eyes burning. I cut peppers. I think I got pepper in my eyeball. Yeah, Letha, girl, you don't know. There's been bad comments galore. I've been blocking and reporting. And then I went in and where certain words, I blocked them. And so that way maybe we don't get them. Thank you, Fixter. Your son talked to me today. Little Fixter. And Pilo was on here. Pilo, you need to go back to your name. Amen. Thank you. Hey, Kells 254. I know I'm not going to feed on negative. I'm thinking positive only. And that's how I'm going to cope with everything. You're okay, Pilo. Girl, you going to go back to Pilo. Amen, Letha. Hey, Sandy. Why ain't you mod? Hold on. There y'all go. No kills. Thanks, Sandy. I will share y'all. It's a lot. I mean, you have a death, then you got your mother-in-law in the hospital, and then your dad. It's like I got 3 things going on at one time, and I have found out some people feed off of other people's hurt. I have learned that. When someone is down, you got somebody over here, which I say it's the devil, over here that is just doing their thing. Okay, I'll put it that way. And trying to get you over there. But you're stuck here because you have got so much going on that you got to try your best to be strong and handle what you got to handle. And amen, Mr. Splashman. Amen. But it's just really hard to try to be strong. I mean, but I know tomorrow I have got to be, because I got to be there for my family. Thanks, Victor. They do, Mary. But then today I was like, sitting there. But I was sitting there and thinking, why have I got so much on me? I can't handle anymore. But then I was like, God only gives us what we can handle. But that makes us wonder how much we can handle. Thanks, Sherry R. Thanks, Pilo. I'm going to be thinking tomorrow and everything you guys have been saying to try to be strong. Because I got to. But I feel like, I'm in my room in here. and I'm not in there with hubby. Yeah, we don't need any things like that coming in, but we're not even giving them recognition of what they're doing. It's kind of hard to understand why people hide behind the computer, and say things about people. Thanks, Sherry R. But I will be thinking about everything what you guys have been telling me. Amen, Sutton. Honey, I got on here and I told you and I told Alexis and I told Cherry R and everybody, you got to be strong. I even told Letha. God only gives us what we can handle. And I got to think about what I told you guys. I know, Letha. It is true. I did. And it's hard. Thank you, Fixter. And earlier today, I had a great time with your son on there. He says, my dad would be on here, but my dad's at work. I said, it's okay, hon, you're on here. And I guess that's one reason today I got to see all them hummingbirds. Hello. I videoed them hummingbirds just sitting there before that started storming. But I really appreciate you guys for all the prayers. He's a sweetheart. Amen, Pilo. Because I sit there and watch them. When I first went outside, there was like 5 or 6 over there at the hummingbird feeder. And I didn't have my phone with me. So I went back in and got it. Then I just see one every once in a while coming. And I'm like, oh, man. I know, Fixter. Hey, Cloudy. Cloudy is my son. I know, Mary. Thanks, Pilo. Thank you. Thanks, Jaylene. I appreciate it. I feel like, I'm the one supposed to be the strong one and help you guys. And it's hard when I have to get on here and I have to ask, you guys, I need prayers for what's going on here. Because I know you guys have got so much going on in your life. I know, Pito. I do, Mary. I really do. You guys are a blessing. And, but when hubby was like, go in there, tell our YouTube family to pray for my mom. I said, I will. Thanks, Sherry R. And it's hard, you know, to have to go through all this. And I know each and every one of you have been going through a lot. And I pray for each and every one of you. Thanks, Sudden. But it's just going to be a rough day tomorrow. But I'm gonna pray before I go in there. And we'll be praying when we get in there. Thanks, Victor. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I love your son. He is sweet as he can be. I love you, Letha. It's okay, Mr. Splash. Amen to that, Mary. Hang on. Let me get me. Come here, Mike. I'll have my son go get me some tissue. Amen, Cherry-R. But when the hubby asked me, get me some tissue, please. Hey, Amy's Venture. I appreciate it. I really do. But it's hard. I mean, I know I tell everybody, be strong, stay positive, let God handle it. I am Rev. I got to. We're going to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sleepy. Oh, Lord. I need some roll of tissue, please. But we're all supposed to be there at the hospital between 9 and 10, they said. So we're all going to try to be there at 9. But hubby, he said that he's gonna go ahead and get his bath and shower. I told him, I said, just you probably gonna want another one in the morning anyway. Amen, Mr. Splash. But it's gonna be a rough day, but we're gonna handle it somehow. I mean, I don't know how my brother-in-law is gonna handle it. That's his mom, and he's also a preacher, so he's probably gonna be in there preaching.
And y'all remember he's the one that had the stroke, what was it, a year ago now? Thanks, Mary. Thanks, Pillow. Amen, Satan. Thanks, Putt Putt. I really appreciate it. But I didn't sleep too good last night, and I'm hoping and praying tonight will be better. Because it's just hard. Thanks, Pillow. I thought I was going to sleep good. I seriously did. I thought, oh, yeah, here I go drinking that bottle. And, last night I thought, oh, boy, I'm going to sleep good. And I went and got in the bed. I was wide awake. I'm like, oh, man. Sunday, you did too. Yeah, it's so much going on. It's like my brain just didn't want to shut down. I mean, I thought maybe it might work, but it didn't. I know, Letha. I go to bed and my mind is just all over the place. I was over here worried about my cousin, and mother-in-law, and my dad. And it's like, I stayed praying for them, Okay, Sherry R. Thank you, hon. But I really appreciate you guys. I really do. Hey, Miss Naturally. But I really, really appreciate you guys. I really do. You guys have always been there for me. And I couldn't believe, hubby, that was the first thing he told me. Go in there. Go tell our YouTube family to pray for my mama. I said, baby, you got it. Because, see, hubby loves you guys too. And thanks, Ms. Naturally. Thanks, Pillow. I love everybody. I mean, I even love the people that don't even love me. A hug for hubby. Hubby considers you guys his family too. Because what you guys don't know, hey, Chris Crafton, hubby watches, okay? He might not come into the chat, but he watches the chat, So if he's not on the live when I'm doing it, he goes back and watches it. And he reads the comments.
Okay, Travels, I appreciate it, girl. Yeah, he knows you guys have got strength yourself. And he knows that you guys believe like we believe. No matter what your religion is, we all believe that God can do miracles. And hubby was like, we need all the prayers we can get. So I told him, okay, babe, you got it. Okay, Sutton, I love you, honey. And no, I'm not drinking coffee. I've got some hot tea. My allergies have been stirred up today. I think it's because all the rain. But it kind of scared me today. I was like, the siren went off. Hubby was in the bed. My son was in bed. And I had been awake since 7 o'clock, 6:37 this morning. And when that siren went off, it scared me to death. I was cutting the TV on real quick, checking. And they said it was a tornado radar indicated, but it wasn't on the ground. And I'm like going crazy. I'm like, oh God. And the dogs, I had let them outside and they came back in. Thanks, Rev. Rev gave me her phone number, so in case I need somebody to talk to. Hold on, guys. I have Messenger on my phone, and a lot of you guys, I really appreciate the messages. And I message you guys, checking on y'all, because if I don't hear from you, I worry. Yeah, we got more coming in tonight. It's kind of scary. They were talking about we may have hail, so I told hubby I need to get my car in the garage. I ain't got it in yet, but I need to. Oh, we will, Pilo. It's the Mississippi weather, girl. Around here, anything is possible. It could be sun shining, and then the next thing you know, we could have an ice storm. It's like that. Stay safe, putt. It's fine, Mr. Splash Man. You go right ahead and eat. I cooked for hubby, and I ate a little bit. But hubby, he was wanting baked chicken, fried squash, and he wanted some jalapeno poppers. So I had to make that. So that's what he was in there eating. But it's just, my mom, she called me, and she told me she made it back from the funeral, and she said the funeral was beautiful, and
My sister, she couldn't go because she had to work. And with my mother-in-law, Mom was telling everybody that she's not doing good. So they understood. But it's just hard. I told hubby, I says, we need to have now. Travels done gave me her number. Oh Lord, I love you guys. I really do. I love you too, Putt. I really do. I am. I'm going to try and rest. Thanks, Pilo. And it's just, I got to be there. I got to be the strong one for hubby. I love you too, Travels. And I appreciate that, girl. And I'm going to keep your number. Yours and Rep's. So, don't worry. I won't call you late. I promise. Thanks, Pilo. Chris Crafton says I stay up late. Well, I'm gonna let you guys know something. If something happens, I will come in here and let you guys know. I will, Travels. It might not be right then after it happened, but you know what I mean. Thanks, Chris Crafton. I appreciate it, hon. Thanks, Pilo. Guys, I will later. You can, Chris Crafton. Y'all know my email is in the description on some of my videos, and it's also in my about. Because I put my email there in case someone needed me. You know, you guys can email me. I do message back in my email. But I just had to. I'm gonna tell you guys about this morning. I'm not mentioning any names. But I did block 2 people. Thanks, Fixter. Right now, we just need a lot of prayers. That's the main thing, Fixter. I'm fixing to go in there and try to get me some sleep. I got to. But my brother-in-law and my father-in-law, they told me instead of them calling my husband, they'll call me. Because they feel that I can't. Welcome back, Sutton. They kind of feel like I can be the one to let him know what's what. But I'm not even thinking about that because I believe God's going to make her, better. But I told hubby today, I says, sometimes, God gives us a little test. Thanks, Brendo. I appreciate that. I really do. But I feel like, God he can also kind of test us to see how strong we really are. And he can change things in a minute, And that's the way I feel, Okay, Chris Crafton, I appreciate it. Amen, Pito. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to go see if I can get me some rest, and see if I can get hubby to get in the bed and get some rest, because he needs it too. But he did get more sleep than me. But I appreciate all the prayers, guys, and thanks, Lori. I appreciate it, man. I love you guys too, and you guys mean the world to me. And thank you, thank you, thank you for all the prayers. And don't worry, guys. I will keep you informed and letting you know how things is. Okay, Chris. I really appreciate it. It's fine, Foxy. I don't mind, hon. I need all the prayers we can get. All right, guys. I love y'all. God bless. And thank y'all so much for being here for me and my family. Hey, make a way. Love you guys.